Okay, so pretty brutal day, but we are getting a nice bounce after hours. I think a bunch of the chips can actually bounce finally. Nasdaq is going up a lot after hours. Brutal day though. Went down almost 2.5%. Then it just got slammed again. Intel, nice bounce. Micron, pretty nice bounce. It was down over 20% this week. Marvell, same thing, down about 20%. Intel down around 18. AMD's been a lot stronger. Hedge funds recently just made their biggest tech stock purchases since October. They tanked the market with FUD articles to scoop up shares. That is absolutely true. They played you dirty, just wanted your shares. So this happened last night. Iran struck 2 commercial vessels in the Strait of Hormuz, which caused a huge dump in the morning. And then Iran struck a 3rd ship. Then the U.S. retaliated by revoking Iran's general license to export oil, which caused oil to spike and then caused an even bigger crash. Finally, I've seen some calls coming in. Google and Apple calls in the millions. Apple was holding green when the Nasdaq was down almost 2.5%, which is pretty crazy. Apple weeklies coming in. A put sell and a call buy. Amazon 717 800K call. Nvidia 1.6 million call for the end of July. Those are all out of the money. Nvidia, there's a huge gap on the daily at 207. That's like my favorite trade, is playing gap fills to the upside after stocks drop. We also saw a huge Nvidia put sell, 12 million for 1016 195, which is basically at the money. Also a ton of Marvell calls coming in the millions. Don't really see that too often. Pretty nice bounce after hours on the Nasdaq. I think Nvidia could get a nice bounce through that gap fill. Microsoft still coiling, getting even tighter. AMD extremely choppy, but it's holding near the highs. Every time it gets a few day drop, it tends to rebound it very quickly. Marvell could be a really good setup. It just filled the gap today, right as those calls came in. The gap's at 225.14. This could be a really good play. I did take a weekly, and if it starts to work, I'm going to start scaling in. Intel, another play, had a huge gap down 20% in a week. Could start to retrace upwards. Micron, nice bounce, almost 2%. And here's some Micron calls that came in, 2.4 million, that expire Friday. So they're expecting a quick move to the upside. So yeah, this could be a good play. See you in the next video.